Hi everyone, this is the overview of your journaling process. You will actually be completing 6 journals over the period of time of your practicum experience. And because this is a customized experience to build your leadership acumen, what you need to do is actually devise what areas of focus you are going to focus on during your practicum experience. And there is a list of topics that you can choose 6 of the topics that are listed on this table. So there's a vast array of choices. So this is a little different than your previous practicum where the topics were defined. What you need to do is decide what areas you want to focus on and use as the journaling process. So you will choose 6 of the topics listed here. You will do an individual journal for each one of your 6 chosen topics. And there is an outlier or a wild card included. If there's something of particular interest that's not listed here that is appropriate to building your leadership practice and that you're focusing on, you may choose a topic that's appropriate for your practicum for one of your journal entries. So, with that being said, we're going to go into the journal criteria. So as we're going over the criteria, I want to emphasize that the journal is a reflective narrative. So it's what you're thinking, what you're learning, what you're evaluating based on your experiences. It's not an overview of I did this, this, and this. You may indicate what you've done or what you've experienced in the practicum, but you really need to take a step back and think about your thinking, what you've learned, what you've gained through that particular experience. So again, as an overview, you're going to choose 6 topics from the table that was listed on the information in the Blackboard course. Your 6 journal entries will be submitted separately under the assignment. So there's 6 assignment links for journals in the course itself. Each entry is worth 5 points. Each journal entry needs to be 400 to 500 words, double-spaced, in paragraph form with using appropriate grammar and spelling, professional voice. So if you need references for your particular journal, please do use references and make sure that you incorporate those very rich reflective skills. So when I'm grading the journal entries, your points will be awarded based on your critical analysis, overall clarity of what you're relaying in your journal, and an overall synopsis of the practicum experience pertinent to that particular topic. So you need to be very clear and concise. You need to be able to demonstrate that you've really taken a look at that experience. You're evaluating the situations. You're including relevant content. And again, you're really thinking about your thinking. So you're looking at what you're learning, what you're observing, what you're experiencing. You're going to examine the dynamics surrounding that particular topic, and you're going to relate how that particular experience is either influencing or going to influence your leadership practice. What are your takeaways? So really take a step back and think about what you are learning through the process. And also, a critical piece of the journals are actually bringing forward what you've learned throughout your master's program and really correlating what you've learned through the program and correlate that with what you're experiencing in the practicum. And what you may be experiencing in the practicum may be a little different than what you've learned through your coursework. And sometimes you learn through your practicum experience how you do not want to lead. And that is perfectly fine, and that's a very normal thing. So those are the types of things to look at as well. Is what you are experiencing in your practicum reflecting the evidence that you've learned throughout your master's program? So there's some guidelines as far as doing your reflection, looking at the experience through different lenses, whether it would be the concrete experience, looking at those observations and reflections, and then formalizing your abstract concepts or generalizations. And then again, testing or applying concepts in a new situation. So use this as a guide as you're thinking about your 6 chosen topics. And again, those chosen topics are specific to you and should correlate with your goals and objectives as well. And this can be used as a way to meet some of your goals and objectives. So if you have any questions or concerns about doing the journals, please let me know, but I look forward to reading your journals and reading about what you're learning and experiencing through your practicum.